So look, we're all using AI, but very few of us are actually thinking like architects. Today, we're going to build the blueprint for a complete AI ecosystem, moving from just using simple tools to building powerful integrated systems. Let's get into it. And this quote, Riss really gets to the heart of it all. The game is changing fast. Just knowing the surface level stuff isn't going to cut it anymore. We are shifting from being people who just use AI to people who architect with it. And that right there is a huge move towards deep strategic mastery. All right, so how do we actually make that leap beyond the surface? Well, our journey starts with something we can all relate to, just making our everyday workflows better. And from there, we'll dive way deeper into the specialized toolkits that power the professional AI systems. First up, let's explore 5 common workflows you could literally start using right now. The real magic here isn't about any single tool, but in how you cleverly combine them to create a system that's just incredibly efficient. For research, you should think of it like a 3-step assembly line. You start with a tool like Perplexity, right, to gather all the latest info. Then you feed all of that to something like Claude to synthesize it and find the hidden patterns. And finally, you use ChatGPT to refine your ideas into a super sharp final output. Now, when it comes to writing, the process is just as streamlined. You can use a tool like WriteSonic to get that first draft on the page, then something like WordTune to rewrite it and explore different angles, and finally, just a quick pass to really tighten up the clarity. It's all about moving fast without sacrificing quality. Okay, this one is a perfect example of AI leverage. A tool like Opus Clip can take one of your long-form videos and, bam, instantly atomize it into 10 or more shareable clips. You're literally multiplying your content output with almost no extra effort. It's kind of wild. And the same logic applies to design. You can generate your initial concepts with a powerhouse like Midjourney, then use a tool like ClipDrop to enhance them or clean them up, and then you're ready to publish. This collapses what used to be a days-long design cycle into just minutes. And finally, let's connect those ideas to actual action. You can use Notion AI to brainstorm and draft out your project plans, and then seamlessly push those ideas into a task manager like Asana AI to turn them into real executable steps. So yeah, those workflows are great for boosting productivity, no question. But to build serious, scalable AI systems, we need to go deeper, a lot deeper. So now, let's open up the Pro Engineers Toolkit. If you're serious about AI engineering, here are 7 tools you absolutely, positively need to master. This is where we really separate the casual users from the true architects. First up, the LM-LEM. If you plan on deploying your own models, this is, well, it's non-negotiable. It's a high-performance engine that makes sure your AI can handle tons of users at once without slowing down to a crawl, which is absolutely crucial for any real-world application. Next, LangChain. You've probably heard of it, and for good reason. It's pretty much the foundational framework for building LLM-powered apps. It lets you connect your models to external data, APIs, and all sorts of other tools. It's basically the plumbing for real-world AI. And for the more advanced systems, there's LangGraph. This lets you build complex, multi-step AI agents that can actually remember things and maintain state. So if you want to build agents that can handle really intricate tasks with branching logic, this is the tool you need. Next up is Phase, which is Meta's open-source library for vector search. This is the core engine behind most of those retrieval-augmented generation, or RAG, systems you hear about. It's built to handle billions of data points, making it essential for giving your AI access to huge amounts of knowledge. And of course, Docker. I mean, if you ship products, you use Docker. It packages up your AI applications and all their dependencies into this neat little container, making sure they run the same way everywhere. It just makes deployment so much simpler. This slide highlights a really key strategic choice for any architect. On one hand, you've got scalpels like deep agents. These are light, focused tools built for very specific tasks. On the other hand, you have the Swiss Army knives like OpenClaw. These are massive, integrated platforms. Knowing when to use which is absolutely critical. So the crucial point is this. Moving from writing basic scripts to building serious AI systems means you have to master the full stack. It's not just about the model anymore, it's about the infrastructure, the serving, the retrieval, the orchestration, and the deployment. The whole shebang. Okay, we've covered the workflows and the tools, but technology, that's only half the equation. The other half is you. So let's talk about the human skills that are going to future-proof your career in this AI-driven world. Let this question sink in for a moment. As AI gets more and more integrated into every single job, what skills will make sure that you're not just a user of the technology, but you're actually a driver of its value? Here it is. This is a roadmap of 10 irreplaceable skills. And this isn't just about using tools. It's about systems thinking. It's about mastering prompt engineering, understanding how to build your own RAG systems, and becoming fluent across different modalities like text, image, and video. These are the areas where real value is going to be created. But here's the most important piece of advice, so listen up. Don't try to do everything at once. I know, looking at that list can be overwhelming. Instead, just pick 2 or 3 of those skills that really, truly align with your goals and go deep. Mastering a few key areas is way more valuable than just having surface-level knowledge in all 10. And that brings us to our final thought. The tools and the skills, they're available to everyone. The path forward is a choice. So the question I'll leave you with is this. Are you content just being an AI user, or are you ready to become an AI architect?